Okay, so we're going to continue with the integrative activities. So I'm going to explain you what you have to upload and the platform so I can check them. The activity number one, which is called dancing at the modeling, that's a very interesting activity because you just need to see the image, which is a painting, and there is a lot of movement there. I mean, there are a lot of people. They are dressing and doing many things that you need to explain at this moment what they are doing. It's about a past age, and it's for me that's one of my favorite activities. So you need to look at the painting and then explain what is happening on the scene. You need to answer these questions according to what they're doing. For example, we have what is happening in the picture, and I just added this as an example. There are people at a party. Some of them are dancing, and some others are sitting and just eating or drinking. This is just an example. You can choose whatever you want. And the second one is what are the woman and the man doing? So, what are they wearing? So you need to express using the present progressive, as I already explained to you. And the present progressive depends on the personal pronoun. For example, if it is a woman, you're going to use she. Si es mujer, de la que vas a hablar, es she. If it is a man, you're going to use he. Si es un hombre, vas a hablar de he. If it is in plural, you're going to use they. Si vas a hablar en plural, pues es de ellos. Y sabemos que después sigue el verb to be. Obviamente corresponde a cada uno. I va con am, que quiere decir yo estoy. She is, ella es o ella está. En este caso vamos a usarlo como está. She is wearing a, ella está vistiendo un. He's, dependiendo de lo que te pregunten, tú lo vas a contestar. Y no olvides que las letras corresponden a la imagen. Then you're going to write two questions. And those questions are related to what you like to ask to the characters. So here I have some examples. What were you celebrating? It is in past progressive. What were you celebrating? ¿Qué estabas celebrando? Es lo que yo le estoy preguntando a la persona. Es una pregunta informativa. ¿Qué? ¿Qué estabas tú celebrando? Were you enjoying the party? ¿Estabas tú disfrutando la fiesta? Y aquí estoy haciendo una pregunta que es con una respuesta afirmativa o negativa, porque me puede decir sí o no. What are you drinking? Or what are you eating? ¿Qué estás tú bebiendo? ¿Qué estás tú comiendo? Esta es en present progressive. As you can notice, you can do it in both. Lo puedes hacer en el tiempo que tú consideres que sea pues necesario. Then you're going to record a voice message like you were talking to your friend or your best friend about what you're looking and seeing and what people are doing, and you're going to express it by a message. So you're going to record like a little explanation about what you're doing, what you're looking, what you're listening to, and what you want, whatever you want to share with them or with he or her, you're gonna do it. Integrative activity 2. Meanwhile, in this one, you're going to use the past, progressive or continuous, and maybe the simple past. As I already explained to you, there are many times that you can mix, but in this time, you're gonna do it. I have an example here, and it's very, very clear. I was driving my car when I crashed. Yo estaba manejando mi carro cuando yo choqué. I was driving es la estructura del pasado progresivo. Yo estaba manejando mi carro. Cuando I crashed. Choqué. Crashed está en pasado, es un verbo regular. Normalmente los verbos regulares terminan con ed, así los puedes identificar. Y los irregulares son los que no tienen una forma tal cual como para identificarlos. Ahorita lo vamos a ver. Here I have just an explanation. Simple past is to completed actions, habits, or facts in the past. O sea, el pasado simple lo usas para cosas que ya pasaron. I went to the cinema yesterday. Yo fui al cine ayer. In the past continuous is to interrupted actions, specific times uninterrupted, and parallel actions. I was watching TV when the phone rang. Yo estaba mirando televisión cuando el teléfono sonó. O pueden ser simplemente acciones sin que una interrumpa la otra. Last night at 7 p.m. I was having dinner. Y listo. Anoche, a las 7 de la noche, yo estaba cenando. Tan tan. Pueden mezclarse también actividades que otras personas estaban haciendo al momento que tú también. While she was doing her homework, mientras ella estaba haciendo su tarea, her brother was playing football. Su hermano estaba jugando fútbol. So, they are past continuous. And the activity number 2, you need to simulate that you have a theft. Well, actually, it was your neighbor's theft. So, police officers are trying to find the thief. So, you can be the responsible. So, you need to share some information, give them to clarify that you are not. And they're going to ask you about what were you doing when the thieves were stealing your neighbor's house. And then you need to mention consecutive activities. Consecutive use first, after that, and then. Eso es muy importante. Tú vas a explicar lo que tú estabas haciendo mientras le robaban a tu vecino. En este caso, utilizando actividades consecutivas. Primero, estaba, en mi ejemplo aquí que yo les puse es first, I was cooking. Yo estaba cocinando. After that, después de eso, I ate. Yo comí. And then I cleaned my house. Y luego limpié mi casa. Podríamos agregar, si tú quieres seguir agregando información, en la palabra finally se escribe. Es como para agregar ya la última acción que estabas haciendo. Finally, I went to bed. Y finalmente me fui a la cama a dormir. And the second one, it's the same, but you need to say what you were doing from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. today. So you need to say first, I was doing whatever. You're gonna express it using simple or past progressive. I'm sorry. And then the third one is who do you live with? What were they doing before, during, and after the theft? Aquí tienes que explicar con quién vives, qué estaban haciendo antes, durante y después del robo y mencionar dos actividades que estaban haciendo esas tres personas que viven contigo. In this case, I just had an example. I live with my mom. First, she was sleeping. After that, she took a shower. My brother was watching TV, and after that, he did his homework and something like that. In the last part, you're going to write 3 questions that you like to ask to your neighbor. For example, you can use in present and past progressive. What were you doing at the time of the theft? ¿Qué estabas haciendo en ese momento? In this case, en este caso, pues es informativo porque me tienen que decir qué estaba haciendo. Were you sleeping when that happened? ¿Estabas durmiendo cuando eso pasó? Y aquí es una afirmativa o negativa. Es un ejemplo de las dos preguntas que podemos hacer. Then you're going to record the answers to the questions of the police and the questions you ask to your neighbors. Tienes que grabarme prácticamente todo. If you want, you can just record the question and the answer, not the instructions. And finally, we have the learning photo, and this is very useful, even though it doesn't count for your grades, but you need to use it because it's very important for your practice. You need to express and ask information about activities that are occurring at the time you're talking and some situations that occur in the past. You're going to write in English about what you're doing to improve your knowledge and skills in language and what you do to achieve your personal, school, and work goals, purposes, and what you do to improve that aspect of your life. Also, you're going to share what you were doing before starting Prep en Línea and what you learned and how your life has changed in the last year. So this information is just to keep communicating each other, to keep talking, to get to know each other. And that's it, just to practice. And please be active. Don't forget that you have to fill the questionnaire, emotional questionnaire, and it is called Me Autorregulo. It is going to be checked by your tutor, but I can obviously here, I can be here whatever you need, whenever you need it. I just want to tell you thank you for your attention, and I hope everything that I explained is clear to you. If you have any question or any doubt, don't forget that you can send a message and I'm gonna be here. Maybe we're gonna change of this way to do the video conference because I had some problems with YouTube and it was my signal, internet signal, but we're gonna do it in a better way. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope I can help you. Goodbye.